If you ask me as a person,
Yeah.
character traits, I think I'm more like a singer. The traits of that character, not playing that character. I think two people and two brands. One is KBC, Amitji, and one is Big Boss Salman. I think there is no replacement for that. Hi, this is Rohit Shetty, and you're watching me on Peeping Moon Official. Ready?
Rohit, like I said, welcome to Peeping Moon.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on the huge success of Suryavanshi. You know, it's our opinion that you've not only brought the audience back to cinema, but you've also brought a smile to the face of the Mumbai police, which was very badly battered this year.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I feel I'm very proud of it, and it's like it's a long association where the cops are concerned, where the force is concerned, and the association started since Singham, and yeah, ups and downs are there, because everything is part of a society, and when Suryavanshi came and the first show of Suryavanshi, just before the release, like 2 days before the release, was shown to the Mumbai police, and they really loved the film, and they came with their families after so long. There was so much stress going on, and the happiness what I saw on their face after the film is like, it's more than anything for me, and as I said, that as you know, that they've gone through so much in the last 2 years. We lost around 95 cops, if I'm not wrong, from Mumbai itself during the COVID period. So this kind of appreciation and this kind of not like a pep talk, I would say, but we need to appreciate them for their work, what they do and what they go through. And this brand, whether it is Suryavanshi or Singham, this cop universe of mine is for them, and not only for the Mumbai police, but if you see now that the Assam police is watching the film, there's a constantly show happening for Gujarat police and Mumbai police, and so I'm very happy and I feel proud about it.
Okay, tell me, you've been running this cop universe for several years now.
Yeah.
Okay, and at a time when the industry is getting into war dramas, patriotic films, military biopics and things like that way, but you still believe in pure entertainment.
Yeah.
And you're sticking to this. What is the idea behind that?
See, entertainment is the most important factor. When you make a biopic, you have to stick to the real story as much as you can. Here we have created our own universe, our own characters, where it is Singham, where it is Simba, or whether now Suryavanshi. So for me, it is giving a message, showing the real side of the cops, showing what they go through. With all that, I want the audience to experience a wholesome entertainer also, because large money is at stake, not about me or my film or my budgets, but a middle class audience, if you talk about, or in person, if you speak to them, it's like if they come to see a film, they are giving at least 3,000 to 4,000 of their hard-earned money to me. Yeah. So it is my responsibility to entertain them, because when we talk about the film is doing large numbers, that is crossing 150 crore, it's doing this business, it's doing that business. It's their money, it's their love, and they're coming and if they are giving you your hard-earned money, so it's my duty to entertain them.
True.
Rohit sir, I have a question for you. From Kareena to Katrina, every top billing actress has been a part of your project.
Yeah.
But then they have a limited screen time in comparison to a leading men. How do you manage to get them on board? How do you manage this? But
See, I'll tell you with Kareena what happened. Me and Kareena go a long way because we do Golmaal together.
Golmaal, of course.
So we done, and then when we were making Singham, and she called me, what you're doing next? Kya kar raha hai tu? I was like, making Singham Returns now. Achha, who's the girl? It's not. I'm doing the film. So I was like, the role is not that strong and big for you, but it's not about that. I want to spend time with the team, and I want to do the film. So Singham Returns happened that way. So with Suryavanshi, I feel though the timing is limited, but if you see the strongest girl character of the cop universe is Katrina's character or Suryavanshi, and gradually it will start growing, and becoming bigger. And I know your next question. So there will be a lady cop for sure in the coming time, because see what has happened. We had planned, but everything was paused for 2 years. Like
Oh, of course.
we have the backlog of 2 years now, and in the near future there will be a lady cop, more than just being a wife or a girlfriend of a cop.
I'll ask you one more.
Did you shoot the climax of Suryavanshi with these three characters in mind? Did you have the climax ready first only? You knew-
Yeah, because a lot of planning had gone. Like we shot that climax for 21 days. And the whole madness is like for 21 days, and there was. So the planning had gone. A lot of the whole set which we created was created keeping action in mind. There are scenes also, but it was created for the climax. Yes, not only for the climax, I would say for all the sequences what we did, because Akshay was coming back in action after so long, and gradually the franchisee is growing, and that happened with Simba also. And we knew that there will be a lot of expectations from people, and I can't do the same hand-to-hand combat what I was doing for Singham or maybe for Simba. We need to change the styling, we need to upgrade, because there's a lot of expectations. So, and if you see every sequence, where the Bangkok sequence in the film, the Jaisalmer sequence or the climax, so yeah, everything was planned. Here we had to plan like a month or maybe more than that. The time taken for planning was more than a month for the climax, and shooting went on till 21 days.
So you just told me about the lady cop part. When you get a lady cop to play the central part in your cop universe or your next film, what are the male heroes going to do? And who
Then-
will agree to play maybe a lesser known part per se?
No, that's not an issue, because then then it won't be important who the lead is,
Alright.
the male lead is. If it is a woman cop, then she's the hero of the film. Then I don't care who the hero is. The
That's
male
fine.
hero is, like, it will be her film. And I want to present it in a way that like how we present a hero. The budgets, I don't want to cut the budgets also. I want to make that scale of a film.
And that will be a new, definitely.
Yeah.
You have credited the Mumbai police for this movie. You took a lot of technical expertise from them.
Yeah.
What did they bring to the table for this film?
A lot of sequences, how how ATS functions. Like if you see, till the pre-climax, nobody's wearing a uniform in the film. That was, and there are a lot of sequences. Like obviously we have given a commercial angle to it, but a lot of sequences, whether it is an arrest or how they track or the sleeper cell, is real. Like whatever you see in the film till the climax, or from where Ranveer comes, till then, a lot of things are from their experiences, what they have gone through or what kind of operations they have done. And that's what, even few of the arrest sequences which happened in the Thana district and all are actually real.
Okay.
It's just that we have made it more commercial and larger than life.
So there's also this entire buzz which you go and if you check the digital space that Rohit sir might be venturing into the OTT space with an OTT universe cop kind of
Not
thing.
an OTT universe cop. We are planning to do something on OTT, which is again a thriller, which is again a cop series kind of a thing. Like it's about a cop and a terrorist again. But it's as I told you, like when we started working on it, pandemic came,
happened.
and then again when we wanted to start, then circus came. Then again when we thought of doing it, suddenly we knew theatres are opening. Let's come up with Suryavanshi. So, but now definitely next year we will be venturing into OTT platform also. But again, it won't be just to make something like a web series. It's again has a big story and a huge canvas. What we are planning. That's why it's taking that much of a time.
Are you aware that there are already names floating? People have already
No,
decided
I know
two names.
the main names are floating for OTT platform. Singham 3 is based on Article 370, which I only don't know, and my writers don't know.
Yeah, being
But
shot in Kashmir and
being
everything.
shot in
Yeah.
Kashmir, and there are a lot of speculations going on. But I think when a film works, and it's the love and the rage because of which it happens with every film. So it's okay. We are used to all this.
When you had made Simba, I asked you why did you make Simba, and you told me because you wanted a cop who was corrupt, who was naughty and who was notorious and different from Singham.
Exactly.
So why did you make Suryavanshi?
So, Suryavanshi is again like when the universe will continue and there will be more people coming in, so you need to take a new trait, with every. Otherwise, the most important thing is Suryavanshi doesn't look like Singham or Simba. Simba doesn't look like Suryavanshi or Singham. It's quite challenging for me that way, but with Suryavanshi is a different perspective about cops, about another department. We talk about the ATS, anti-terrorism squad, and what are their, how they operate. Is like again a new thing than Simba and Singham, what already people have seen. If it was, if I would have made a similar background with a similar corrupt person in a small city, it would have looked like Singham again.
Yeah.
So that's why Simba was different from Singham and Suryavanshi is different from both of them.
You're aware now that even in the beginning of the interview, it was not a joke, it was genuinely a question that people ask, fans do ask, why not Rohit Shetty is making a cameo per se in his own films? You are loved on television, people love the Khatro is probably synonymous to you.
Yeah.
Have you ever given it a thought even just to make a fleeting cameo or something?
Not really.
Why?
I'm happy in my television space and I'm happy making films. And yeah, I never thought about it, but I'm happy the kind of love I get from television. And I think the uniqueness of that show which I do will go away if I start doing this. And I don't think I'll be very good doing a film. Yeah.
Why I asked because when I was taking questions from fans, the maximum number of people had the same thing. If anyone could ever do a Big Boss after Salman, it will be Rohit Shetty.
No, I think he's doing the best. I think nobody can. I think two people and two brands. One is KBC, Amitji, and one is Big Boss Salman. I think nobody, there is no replacement for that.
Okay, one last question. You just said that you don't want to be on camera in cinema. But if you were asked to play one of these three characters, Simba, Suryavanshi or Singham, who would you pick?
I don't see myself playing the character, but if you ask me as a person, character traits, I think I'm more like a Singham. The traits of that character, not playing that character.
Okay. Rohit, thanks a million for this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you
and
so
thank you
much.
for answering all the questions.
Thank you.